Hi guys, Eric here with Graybeard Gardening PDX out of Portland, Oregon. It's Saturday today, June 20th, and we are getting ready to take our shallots out of our bed here and harvest those. We've got Dutch red and Dutch yellow shallots here, and this is admittedly my first time harvesting shallots. On my first year gardening anything, I tend to be a little forgiving for myself, and this is just an attempt to see how it all went, and we'll get better next year. But at this point, we've got a lot of shallots to go ahead and harvest here, and like I said, it is my first time, so come join me, and we'll go ahead and check it out and see how this is all done. Here we are at the shallot bed. I'm going to start pulling these yellows across the way here first. I'm just going to try to get underneath them and prop them up a little bit. Oh yeah, that worked beautifully. Beautifully. Okay, okay. First and foremost, look at the size of that. It's a nice looking shallot right there. It's going to be a lot easier than I thought. These are ready to go. Look at the size of those. And all I have to compare to are the other YouTubers that are doing shallots here and there. So I think comparatively we're doing okay. And again, first year doing all this growing of shallots and garlic. And so we're just really figuring out and going to be fine-tuning everything. These are coming apart super easy. And especially since I followed instructions and let the bed dry out a little bit in the last few days, this has obviously made this a lot easier. Wow, this is a huge one. Massive harvest here, guys. Massive. Huge harvest, guys. All right, now we'll start with the Dutch red. I went ahead and just got those set up for curing over there. I'm just going to pick a couple of these out. Give me a little room to work. Thank goodness we only got a couple more because it is hot out here. Actually, one more. That's perfect. So I want to get out of this sun. And just so you guys can see the reds. Nice heads on those also. All right, guys. Now I'm going to get in and cool off and get these curing here in the shade. We'll show you some pictures later. Okay guys, I got a little grate here that I use to dry out onions and garlic so far. So these are sitting on a grate that gets not great airflow, but it at least keeps it out of the sun for the most of the day. Then I've got some more garlic curing up there. Now I've got the Dutch red there curing up and drying, and the Dutch yellow right here. So you can see we actually got a lot more Dutch red out of those. but both harvests were very substantial, so I'm very happy with all of them. The only change that I'll make next year on that is cutting the scapes very early so that they don't disturb some of the bulbing that happens there. So I probably screwed up a little bit, but we'll fix that next year.